Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of the Lruzs Show. I am your lovely host, Lruzs, back to give you guys a bonus episode about... I'm very late to this topic because I just haven't had time to record because, being in school and, having finals really, takes time, honestly. But I guess the Stanlycup probably happened after school ended. I have no idea. I think maybe. I mean, I could be wrong, but let's talk about the only topic that's really going to get referenced in this, and that is the Florida Panthers versus Edmonton Oilers Game 7 game. Holy cow, that was only 7 days ago. That was a week ago, so yeah, I probably was out of school. But that was honestly a very disappointing game because Edmonton could have came back 100%. They did it for 3 games. And I got the highlights up on the TV right now, but I think the possibility of Edmonton winning the cup and the fact that it hasn't been in Canada for 30 years, 31 starting next season, it's going to be crazy. It was crazy because, the first goal was just tapped in by 23 from the Panthers. He, hit the puck into the net and then just went on in, which is crazy. I'm watching highlights just so I can, at least have something. But I feel like the way Edmonton lost was honestly disappointing. Because they had such an amazing comeback game 4, 5, and 6. That when they forced Game 7, they probably were like, oh, we can win the cup, and then proceeded to lose by 1 point. It's just disappointing. I was disappointed too, because when they lost, it was the worst final 10 seconds. They're on the Florida Panthers ice on their side of the net, and they were pinned into the board. The puck wasn't moving, and then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Florida won the cup. That was... Honestly, what am I hearing? I'm hearing an Xbox or something. But it was just disappointing how Edmonton came back. Was probably had the best chance at winning the cup, and fumbled the bag worse than when I try to buy a car off of Facebook Marketplace. But also, apparently, they 2 days ago, the Oilers actually traded. What? Hold up. You guys wanna hear this information? I'm probably going to play the clip just so you guys can record the clip and then put it in. I hate ads, honestly. I gotta get I gotta get YouTube Premium when I get a job. But then that's going to mean less episodes for you guys. And you guys don't like that. Anyways, here's the clip.
So, two big pieces of news this morning. First of all, Jakegens has been traded from Carolina to Tampa. Obviously, one day before he becomes a free agent, this is to get his negotiating rights. Tampa wants an advantage there, but a third-round pick is a pretty hefty price to pay for one extra day of negotiating. They're probably thinking the quicker they can get this out of the way, the quicker they can focus on other guys. They cleared over $11 million in cap space yesterday with the Jeannot and Sergachev trade, so clearly most of that is going to go to...
Wait, did they trade to the... Oh, yeah, did you guys hear the Utah Hockey Club? Honestly, that's such a weird name. I'm not going to go for... I'm hoping they don't, do well. That sounds so mean, but... The Utah Hockey Club. It's just like, I don't think their jerseys look bad. But... Dude, my dog's barking. And my neighbor's dog barked through the window, and I was like, hey, is Gus outside? But, here, I'll turn this down. But, Utah NHL team revealed.
The newest NHL team in Utah officially sort of has a name. To recap, a couple of months ago, the Arizona Coyotes were sold and relocated to Salt Lake City, but the naming rights to the Coyotes were not sold as part of the transaction. To simplify, the new Utah franchise bought the Arizona team without any of the branding, which means they need a new name. So what is it? Well, names such as the Yeti or Mammoth are favorites in a fan voting contest that will be decided for at least another year. So in the meantime, Utah will be called the Utah Hockey Club. How original, I know. But hey, at least these jerseys seem pretty cool. It'll be awesome to have new, vibrant colors to join the league, instead of the usual red and black shtick. But what name do you think the Utah Hockey Club should settle on? The newest...
Honestly, they should... Honestly, maybe in the future, Arizona will get an expansion and bring back the Coyotes. Because, the Arizona Coyote, them not existing is just so weird. Arizona, the Utah Trout. I don't care about the Brody Brazil guy. I just want to tell him. But new draftees don't waste time training for the Utah Hockey Club. Actually, this is actually kind of interesting. Hold up. Tim's Retro Donuts. Oh, wait. Sugar Twist? Dutchie? Walnut Crunch? And Blueberry Sour Cream? I'm going to go to Tim Hortons after this episode and go to the...
Enjoy classics like Walnut Crunch and Dutchie.
And go to Tim Hortons and get me a Sugar Twist. Because that looks so good. Or a Dutchie. Because that looks sick. And now, here's a news report from Fox 13, Utah.
11 selections in the NHL draft last week. The Utah Hockey Club brought all their top prospects to Utah for their developmental camp that started today in Park City. It's the first of 5 days on the ice, which will end on Friday with a free-to-attend scrimmage at Delta Center. Development camp provides the prospects with NHL coaching and instruction on and off the ice all week. Players like Jakegens, who was drafted by Utah with the 6th overall pick in Las Vegas last week, and others who are working their way up to the NHL.
I was a little nervous going in. I think everyone was with their first camp. But I think as you went along the practice, you got used to it, you got comfortable, and you became more confident. And it's just an honor to be here.
This is happening so fast with the draft, and now you're on the ice. Yeah, it's fun.
Fanatics is actually the new... thing. Oh, they already have a YouTube channel. Did they just rebrand? No, this is a whole new channel. They released their schedule. I kind of want to know what this looks like. Let's see what the Utah Hockey Club schedule is. This is actually kind of anticlimactic a little bit. Land an NHL team. Welcome the team to the Delta Center. Launch colors. Make first ever draft pick. Name the team in progress. Historic night. Ooh, versus Chicago. They're playing Chicago for their first game? Dang. Okay. The McDavid Show versus Edmonton. 11:29. They're just okay. The Champs versus Florida. So right now, I guess they're going to skip naming their team, but they're going to play Chicago, then Edmonton, then Florida. On what it looks like to be like a month by month, maybe, on the January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 8th? Does that seem right? Yeah. On October 8th? They're supposed to play Chicago, and then on November 29th, they're supposed to play Edmonton, which I'm actually going to watch that game if it's either way. And then January 8th, I don't even know if that's when the season starts. This might be preseason games, honestly, because this doesn't make sense. Oh, no, their full schedule's on the UtahHockeyClub.com. But honestly, hey, guys, if you're listening to this podcast episode, we need to get more subscribers than the Utah Hockey Club. Actually, I'm going to talk to Timbit. Dude, he has more subscribers than an official NHL team. Actually, I guess a lot of people do. Same with like Donut Media or like, not my work, not like, not what I was playing. Utah, you see, Utah Yetis would be so good, or like, there's not really a lot for things. Yeah, I guess someone was traded from Tampa to Utah, which might be a bit of a change. I gotta create the Utah Hockey Club in NHL 2024, honestly.
Cool.
I paused on the YouTube video and it scared me. But wasn't this podcast episode supposed to be about Florida and Edmonton only? Yeah, let's see what they chose. Let's see what Edmonton draft pick NHL. Let's see. Okay, let's see who they drafted 3 days ago from Sportsnet.
You're self-employed. Medical bills can add up fast. But with freedom to choose health and dental insurance by Canada Life, you can get
I don't care.
The Edmonton Oilers are proud to select from the London Knights of the Ontario Hockey League, Sam O'Reilly.
Dude, they're chanting Oilers suck. Imagine having that chanted when you're drafted. Imagine having Oilers suck play while you're being drafted. That must... Sam O'Reilly, 32nd overall from the Flyers.
Well, this is fantastic. Dad Chuck, Mom Betty, sisters Charlie and Lexi, and Sam O'Reilly. This is one of the great stories of this draft, gentlemen. This is a player who had a pretty meteoric rise. He actually played defense till he was 15 years old, switched to forward, goes to the London Knights, and was fantastic in the Memorial Cup, and that probably got him into the first round, I have to believe. The fact that on that big stage, Sam O'Reilly was a stud, and here he is now a member of the Edmonton Oilers.
In October, Central Scouting comes out with a ranking. It's an A, B, or a C ranking, where A are first rounders, B are usually 2 to 5, and then you get into your C rankings, which are guys that are 6th or 7th round picks. At the start of the year, Sam O'Reilly was a C-rated player, but tasked like many in London. And I think of Luke Evangelista as being one of those guys that you better be able to play defensive hockey. You better be able to be a responsible guy before you're going to get your cookies on the power play or playing elevated in the lineup. And O'Reilly took that challenge. He answered the bell to play center or wing, put up a good number of points, and then, of course, at the end of the year...
Oh, he was in the OHL first. Okay. He was in the OHL first. So his NHL role model is Kadri or whatever, and then his dream teammate is Dale Hunter.
The Memorial Cup plays extremely well there, so you have that recency bias to go along with what was already a successful season.
And by the way, Sam O'Reilly is going to be, he'll be meeting with Jeff Merrick. This is someone who's dreamed about playing in the NHL since he was a wee little guy, like many of the guys out here tonight. And there'll be a nice story about that and his dream finally coming to fruition.
I thought that hockey teams or sports teams could just refuse drafting people and just stick with who they wanted, but I think they're forced to. Because I think players retire or players leave or players just... Yeah, I don't know what else.
There it is, the 32nd pick, Sam O'Reilly, another OHL player. Again, it seems to me, Jason, the players that got into the spotlight are the ones, you know, who got themselves the opportunity, whether it was the World Juniors or whether it was the World Championships in a few players' cases.
Nah, because I love it. They're in suits. And then there's just like the Oilers with the... I bet you that's going to be the jerseys you're going to wear. Well, probably, because no duh. No, duh, that'll be the jersey he's going to wear if he plays for the Edmonton freaking Oilers. He's going to wear a jersey with his name on it. I have a football jersey with my name on it. Does that mean I'm a NFL? Does that mean I'm an NFL player?
Into the NCAA.
Now, who else did they draft? Was that it? Did they only get O'Reilly? That's it, I think. That's it. When did Connor Bedard get drafted? Hold up. I know that's... I know, technically, Bedard's... Connor Bedard NHL draft. Oh, he's only been playing in the NHL for 4 years, so... Is this an airline ad?
Full of choices.
What? Oh, it's Smart Water. Dude, I saw an Airbus A380 Neo thing. I think that's what that said. Oh, now it's gone. Smart Water and Smart Water Plus. Honestly, it's game.
The Chicago Blackhawks would first like to recognize the incredible career of David Poile and congratulate him on his retirement.
Okay, yeah, I think I understand why, because I think players are forced to retire.
We'd also like to congratulate the Vegas Golden Knights on their Stanlycup championship.
This was last year.
We'd like to say hi to all of the Blackhawks fans back in Chicago at the Salt Shed.
This Salt Shed.
Fans here tonight and all the Blackhawks fans watching around the world. And with the first overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft, the Chicago Blackhawks are very proud to select from the Regina Pats, the Western Hockey League, Connor Bedard.
And then he got injured. That sounds so mean to laugh at, but like, he got the Memorial Cup. Trophy. No, he didn't. Connor Bedard wins 2023. No, he did. He did.
Every GM knows that hockey is driven by
I did read that. Right.
Lifeblood of a team.
This year's nominees aren't just game changers. They are game changers. They will be the backbone of their teams for a lot of years to come. Here are the nominees for the Calder Trophy.
Calder.
Memorial Trophy.
Memorial.
Connor Bedard, Chicago Blackhawks.
Expectations on this kid with the way of the world.
Wasn't he the youngest NHL player?
Minnesota Wild.
Brock Faber, what he's done as a rookie, with the situation he's been put in the Minnesota Wild, they give him more minutes, give him more responsibility, and all he does is get better.
Luke Hughes, New Jersey Devils.
Luke Hughes has had a great year and he will continue to be a superstar.
This kid has definitely talent.
Yeah, hockey players are getting better. for every generation, I feel like. Because, like, every generation that gets a hockey player, or, like, what was I going to say? Every generation of hockey players is just getting better and better. And what is my dog barking at? Holy macaroni. But who else was selected to win the Memorial Trophy? Oh, it was just 3 people?
And the Calder Trophy goes to Connor Bedard.
The 18-year-old Connor Bedard.
Dude, he's only 18? So doesn't that mean he was in high school when he was playing in the WHL? Dude, no, they came to play in the city. When the Regina Pats played in the nearest city to me, it was a sold out game. How about these?
Alright, so I like quite a bit of what Canadian teams did on day one of free agency, notably with how the Flames added pieces to help out their current roster while also having an eye on the rebuild. Apart from Sharon Govich, nobody got more than 2 years, which is smart from Conroy given where the Flames are right now. As far as the pieces themselves, I like what Toronto added on D and in net, but I will say I'm not too crazy about the money in term for some of them, but hey, that's what you gotta do to get...
Yeah, honestly, I don't care. I don't care, really. I don't care about Connor Bedard. I don't care about who gets drafted nowadays. All I really want to know is who you guys believe will win the Stanley Cup this upcoming NHL season. Do you guys think a Canadian team will win? Do you guys think Las Vegas? Do you guys think the Utah Hockey... Dude, imagine if the Utah Hockey Club wins the cup. I just imagine they, they join the NHL, they move from Arizona to... I think they were originally in Phoenix, but they move from Arizona, and then they go to Utah, and then they win the cup. Honestly, that would be kind of a disappointing day. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. I know I kind of went sidetracked a little bit, but I am your host, Lruzs. Thank you for tuning into this bonus episode of The Lruzs Show. Toodaloo.